This podcast is brought to you by the Foundation for World Harmony.
Come with me to discover the transformative power of kindness and the joy it brings. Join me as we explore every Monday morning simple yet profound ways to elevate your happiness, one gesture at a time.
Wow, fantastic baby, dance. I'm gonna dance. Fantastic baby.
Welcome to another edition of The Complete Guide to Happiness. Hope you had a happy week, and I hope you're happy, smiling, being kind to yourself, others, and the planet. And I hope you're gonna have a fantastic show watching this. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So as you know, I always put out motivational quotes to all my, but now it is 10,000, over 10,600 now since we last spoke last week. Every day, dozens of people from around the world are joining the kindness revolution. My phone's blowing up, unfortunately. So here's a quote that went out this week from Audrey Hepburn. You might have heard of her. She says, as you grow older, you'll discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself and the other for helping others. Great quote by the late Audrey Hepburn, beautiful lady, great, fantastic actress. She made a lot of great movies. It was fun to watch. I love movies, by the way, love movies. And my quote to go along with Audrey's is, your happiness comes first. You can't make others happy until you are. So, we're on this planet to be happy. Hopefully this show will bring you some insights on how to be happy. My guests are all over the spectrum in what they do. Today we have a royal, Jah Musa, Ambassador 9593. He was born in Bermuda, but then he found his roots in Ghana, and he's a royal chief in Ghana. And he's in our Royals Are Fantastic group. That's a group just for royals. We have a group for just business. We have a group for just religion. We have a group for UFOs. We have lots of groups. And there's no business unless you're in the business group. There's no politics, and there's no religion unless you're in the religion group. So it's all about spreading positivity, kindness, love, positive thoughts, beautiful poems. People are submitting lots of fantastic things, and I put out a motivational quote every day. And it's all for free, and that's one of the problems, is it's for free and people don't respect free. But I do respect the fact that you taken the time to watch this particular podcast, one of 5 million out there, or 50 million. So much information out there. They're making more. Every country's making a movie every day. There's just so much content. And what do you do with your time? Our time's limited. But luckily, the people tuning into this broadcast and my Be Fantastic YouTube channel and my Be Fantastic Facebook channel are into it to learn, to grow, to be happy, and to share their happiness with others. So let's get to the interview with Jah Musa. Great guy. He's paying it forward, as a lot of our ambassadors do. But it's all, you don't need a phone to be an ambassador. We have hundreds and hundreds of orphans in Africa that don't have a phone, but they're ambassadors. Because as long as you follow the 3 commitments to kindness, you're an ambassador of kindness. Be kind to yourself, the hardest, most important commitment in life. Be kind to all others, it's called the golden rule. And be kind to our Mother Earth by using less, buying less, recycling, repurposing, all the things that's going to help save our planet from being a trash dump. We've polluted our skies, our lands, our rivers, our oceans, our streams, and even outer space now. We need to take accountability for our actions, and that'll bring happiness. But your happiness is the most important thing. Whatever you've been doing that makes you happy, keep doing it. Find something that makes you happy. Find something that makes you jump out of bed in the morning. That's the secret to happiness. When you find something that makes you jump out of bed, you're going to look forward to your day. You're going to have fun. When you have fun, you do it well. And when you do something well, someone's going to pay you for it. And that's the icing on the cake. Don't jump out of bed for money, please. Although if it really makes you happy just to make money, you know, happiness is the end all, but money does not buy happiness. Trust me on that one. I know a lot of billionaires and a lot of movie stars and a lot of famous people, and so and as you know, in the past, Robin Williams, many people have killed themselves, and they had fame and fortune. It's a shame, damn shame. So it's all up here. Thinking positive, believing in yourself, loving yourself, unconditionally loving yourself. However, you can be short, fat, and ugly, but if you love yourself, someone will find you. Now, I don't. It's probably not politically correct to say ugly, but there's ugly, there's beautiful. That's what life is about. But a beautiful person can be ugly inside, and that's the worst case. An ugly person can be totally beautiful inside. That's the best case scenario. So it's not looks. The looks are the cover of the book, but you want to get inside the book and read it and enjoy it. So don't go by looks. Stop wearing makeup. Love yourself. Be honest with yourself. Accept yourself. People will accept you. People will love you when you love yourself. So let's get to the interview. Enough of me babbling on here. I could do this for hours, but you've got things to do. You've got to get to work after this, or maybe you're listening to this on Spotify while you're driving. That's kind of cool. Have a fantastic day, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. Caring leads to kindness, and kindness leads to happiness. Be happy, everyone. Well, everyone, I'm very happy to introduce you to Jah Musa. He was born in Bermuda until he found his roots. He's a royal chief in Ghana, and he is an amazing ambassador. He's ambassador number 9,593. And the other day, he was kind enough to invite me to a Zoom meeting with the most amazing people from the African Kingdom Federation. Lots of queens. There was a lot of His Royal Highnesses. I mean, it was quite a group, yeah, huh?
Yeah, it was quite a group.
And they were all kind. They all have a mission. They have like a $212 billion plan to help Africa. How are they going to do that?
Yeah, that sounds very exciting, but I wish it would happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 5 years isn't a long time. Oh, but before we get going here, as you know, this is the complete guide to kindness. So my first question to you as my guest is, how do you define happiness?
I would define happiness, kindness, goodness, be good to others, and wish others a good, a good day, and just do those necessities things to cheer people up.
Well put. I encourage people not to wish people a good day. I encourage people to wish them a fantastic day. Big difference.
Yeah, that's the big difference. Fantastic.
You see how
Because you are fantastic.
So you can see that big smile on your face when you said fantastic?
Yeah, of course.
Smile makes you feel better, look better, live longer.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Feeling better, looking better, and want to do better, especially for the world. We want to create a better world.
And how we're going to make this world a better place, is by what you did the other day, by introducing me to people like you did. I mean, it was really a fascinating Zoom call. A lot of fantastic people with some really grand plans to make the world a better place.
Yeah, grand plans, And I definitely want to be in touch with my little island, Bermuda, because they need it.
Well, you're now an admin in Bermuda, as well as in Accra, Ghana. You've been bringing a lot of great people to the group, and it's about, the way we're going to make this kindness revolution a success is by introducing it to people. Because if you don't ask them if they want to participate, they can't answer.
No, they cannot answer at all.
So right now you're in Accra?
Yeah, I'm in a place called Ashama at the moment.
What is Ashama?
Ashama is just outside of Accra. Accra is the city of Ghana.
Okay, well, we need to find one ambassador in Ashama to be an admin. Can you do that for me?
Can I do what?
Can you find one person in Ashama that would like to help us by being an admin in Ashama is Fantastic group.
Okay, I will definitely look about, and then a place where I abode to most is Gomofata. So everywhere I go, I have one in Kumasi. Everywhere I go, I will talk about
Yeah, well,
being
we have a group in
admin for
Kumasi.
fantastic.
You know,
Huh?
we have 800 groups around the world, so we have a group in Kumasi. But you know, any group you want to help grow, I'll put you in it.
Okay, no problem.
So what
Because
do you
I
do?
just can't, huh?
What, what do you do for a living, Musa?
Though me for a fact, I was in the UK, and because of certain things, my body, I love hot weather more than cold weather. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor gave me time away when it's cold in the UK. So I used that time to transfer it to come to a hot place. And that's why I'm in Ghana. Plus, I wanted to see my roots. I wanted to come home and be in touch with my roots. So I searched out the chieftains, and plus because of Go Green, a lot of people love that Go Green initiative. So because of that, my idea drew them, drew me to the chieftains, to the villages, and all over because they wanted it. They wanted Go Green, you know. But the attitude of the people here is that if you come from outside, they feel that you yourself have a bag full of money and can do everything. But I
Right.
said, no, this is a community thing. So because of that, I'm a chief with a piece of land I can use, but to operate on it, I was really hoping that things like this can evolve so I can in turn do something, here in Africa. Start here in Africa and then stretch out my arms towards Bermuda. Because I can't leave my Bermuda because that is a place where I was born.
So yeah, you're doing some wonderful things. I think we met in the Go Green group. Is that right?
Yeah, we did, but somehow you left.
Well, they didn't. I think they kicked me out.
Why? What did you do so
I
wrong?
was
And you
telling
come.
people about Fantastic, and they said no. Even though our third commitment is to save our planet by protecting the environment by being kind to Mother Earth, maybe they thought I was not promoting Go Green. I'm promoting Go Green. Of course, I'm promoting Go
Yeah,
Green.
yeah, you're promoting everything.
The three commitments to kindness solve all mankind's problems, all of them.
Be fantastic.
Exactly. Be kind. Two
Be
words solve
kind.
all the
Yeah,
problems. If we're
of
kind, we're
course.
not going to kill. We're not going to go to war. We're not going to lie, steal,
No.
cheat, bully,
Yeah,
tease, rape, all the horrible things man does. We must
I
be
know.
kind.
Because of money situation, and money is energy. So when you don't have the energy to do stuff, and people have millions, and if you feel unjust, you come into a world that money is everything, but really it should be human resources is the best thing you could ever have. And resources, if you got resources, why do you need paper, especially fiat paper, which is created out of thin air? That don't make no sense to me.
No. Well, I know a lot of wealthy people, billionaires, and it does
Hmm.
not buy happiness. It buys you lots of shiny things and fake friends, is what it does.
You see, so why they don't use that energy to create a better world?
Well, actually, John Paul DeJoria, ambassador number 171, he's feeding 17,000 people every day in Africa. So there are some billionaires that are doing very fantastic things, but there's too
Mm.
many greedy billionaires that all they care about is more money and more power. And it's a greedy
Yeah,
world. You know, I call it the insanity of humanity. Too many wars, too much violence, too much poverty, too much greed, not enough education, not enough kindness, and together we are the kindness revolution, and we need to, like you're doing, introduce me to more people. Bring more people in. Be an admin. Be a director in your country. Help this kindness revolution succeed.
Yeah,
And we need more people like you, yeah.
yeah, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. But you know, like I said, with that energy, I could do more with that energy.
Yeah, it's all
You
about
know,
energy,
if
positive
if you
energy.
have right, so if you have this type of people in Ghana, then if they get involved here too, because Ghana is Africa,
Yeah.
then it could pretty much start things, you know,
Well, we
because
have
a lot of
34.
angry.
We have 34 of the 56 countries in Africa with ambassadors in them. So that's a start.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nigeria is exploding. Every day, 5 to 10 Nigerians join. Hopefully, you'll get
Right.
a lot of Ghanans to join. And
Yeah.
maybe you'll be the director in Ghana. You know, we've got to change the mindset of the world from greed to kindness.
Yes, from green to kindness. And
Yeah.
if the atmosphere is green and the environment is clean, then, you know, everything can be better because people are not happy with their lives.
I heard 70% of people are depressed.
Yes, because of this because of this system.
I
This
know.
system is not created for people to live. They created it for people to die.
Exactly. Listen, when you say the word fantastic, it releases
Very
stress,
fantastic.
anxiety, and depression.
Yeah, just saying that word.
Just say the
Be
word.
kind. Yeah, be fantastic.
Tell
Be
people to have
fan.
a fantastic day. Tell them
Yeah,
they did a
not a good
fantastic
day, but a
job.
have a fantastic day. Yeah.
Yeah, much better than good
Mhm.
day.
Of course, it even sounds stronger.
It's a powerful, powerful word. It means unimaginably great and beautiful.
And what more than that? Unimagine
And yeah,
credit to
you
you.
are fantastic.
Yeah, and
You're doing you're
you
doing a
the
fantastic
you are
job.
the
I
fantastic
mean,
one.
this list, I made a list of the people in that group. I mean, there were
Hmm.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Sheba, Crown Viceroy, a lot of sirs, His Royal Highness Senator Sir Nuama Talib El Amin, princes, crown knights, his, all kind of fantastic people. I hope we can get them in our Royals group. We have a nice group called
Yeah,
Royals Are
yeah, I
Fantastic.
hope so
You're in that
too.
group now. You're a Royal.
Yeah, so I hope so too. But at the same time, now I gave you them numbers, so some of them people can get in touch with Her Majesty, Queen of Sheba.
I didn't get her number.
No, but the people I gave you can, if you would like the African Youth King in Ghana, he can
Right.
help you. There's different people there that I gave numbers that can
Okay.
get you in touch with Her Majesty.
Yeah, I would like to interview her. She'd be a great interview. I also want to
Oh,
interview Sir Kerry Goulson.
oh, so
Can you get
Jerry
a hold
Goulson,
of,
yeah.
Kerry?
Okay, all of them, like I said, the numbers I gave you, they have the direct contact with them. Because I was in the group, but the contacts, I got it through Moses. And Moses is a one that he is in Ghana. And I just sent you his birthday. So he's a one that if you link with Moses, he definitely knows how to reach them all.
Is Moses an ambassador yet?
I'm not sure, but I know he just gave me his date of birth and stuff to give to you.
Okay, yeah, I think no, he is an ambassador. He just joined because you gave me his number. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
talk to Moses.
yeah, because Moses he's always in contact with him.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Well, it was I say everything happens in life as it should, when it should. You happen to invite me, like not even a day before, and I just happened to be available, And it was really enjoyable to hear all those fantastic things that group was talking about. They have some big plans, big plans.
Yeah, they said what in the next 5 years?
5 to 10 years, they're going to roll it
Yeah,
out. And
yeah,
I
they're
really
rolling
believe
it
that
out.
royals should set the golden example for kindness. And,
Yeah,
as
they
they roll
should.
out this new plan, I would love to be their ambassador of kindness for it. But as they roll out the new plan, they have to roll out a new philosophy. And that's of following the 3 commitments to kindness. Every new city should adopt that. Everybody should adopt it. It benefits everybody. It's my mission.
Yeah,
It's my gift to the world. 3 commitments. Be kind to yourself, all others, and
yeah.
our planet. Come on. It doesn't get simpler
Be
than
be
that.
kind to yourself, be kind to the planet, and be kind to others, and most of all, be fantastic.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Be
did I ask this
fantastic.
already? What do you do for a living? What's your trade?
Okay, well, I'm into the agricultural side of things. That's why small, I was helping to develop and do poultry farming, gardening, and different things like that, and then venture off into the doing more stuff. But
Yeah.
those things take you know
Well, I
more.
have the highest respect for teachers and farmers.
Yeah, and that's what should be. Because right now the farmers, the small farmers, yeah, pretty much get them to give you organic food,
Well,
then going to the markets.
it's asked backwards. They should be giving subsidies to the small farmers, not to the big farmers.
Well, if the mind is on the big farming, they're not worrying about the small farming unless we change the system around.
No, the big farms are not organic. They're not they're picking fruit before it's even got its nutrients, so they can ship it around the world. And they're using, chemicals and all kind of bad things. So, we need
Yeah,
lots of small farms, not big farms.
and that's what we're doing. That's why we come and do that. Me as a humanitarian, as a Rastafarian, that's our way of life, doing those things or how to make those things become a reality.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
What is a Rastafarian?
It is ones that have faith in doing organic way of life, a faith in living a better life, and it's also a royalty way of living because we were told by the transatlantic slavery that we had to look to a king, and this king was in Ethiopia, and this king his name Haile Selassie the First, and he told our black people that we should come back home to our roots because we were stolen from Africa, and he has a way of creating a environment for us to live better. So as that time came, we have one called Marcus Garvey, right? And he was also one who told us, look to the east to a coming of a king, and this king will lead the way. So these things have been happening within time memorial, but we always had a opposition that fought against us. So also at Sajifo, Kwame Nkrumah, the one from Ghana, he was also part of this union, which they call African Organization of African unity, but they took the organization away and now they call it African unity. So because he awoken us up and told us that we should come home to our roots. That's why we honor and respect that way of life. So because we followed him, as he was young, they called him Rastafari. And then as he grew older, he got the title of Haile Selassie, which means power of the Trinity. He was head of the church. He was head of everything. He was such a fantastic man that loved his black and people, and also he loved humanity. So he was a wise king, and because of that, we became followers of that. Because that is a royalty. He was the royal king of Ethiopia.
Well, I guess I'm a Rastafarian then, by that definition.
Yeah, a Rastafarian is one who respects and follows the blueprint of His Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie.
Well, I'm happy to be a Rastafarian.
Yeah, and it mainly is they have dreadlocks, but at the same time that you could have your dreadlocks, which signifies a certain way of life, but at the same time, your heart has to be clean, and
Right.
your hands have to be pure.
Well, I had long hair once.
Yeah. So your heart is clean, your hands are pure, you be good, for yourself and good to others, and you're definitely fantastic.
Yeah.
So with that being, you are Rasta.
It's a
Your
simple
heart.
formula to make the world a better place. And I made it because humans are stupid. I made it real simple. 5-year-olds can remember the 3 commandments. 5-year-olds, 3-year-olds.
Yeah, humans. I like how you put that. No, I don't like use the word stupid. I would rather use the word stubborn
Well,
or stiff neck and rebellious.
there's a lot of words that describe humanity, but I mean, how do you explain the 32 wars and the violence and the nuclear proliferation and the military industrial complex and big pharma? That's not smart. Those things aren't smart.
Now, those things weren't created by us. They didn't use the grassroots. They didn't ask for permission. It's 1%, and that's a tradition of their wealth and their life. Created a system where they be parasites and take everything while the people are suffering. Even now, as we speak. So this was something that goes on for a long time. So
well, 200 years. It took us 200 years to destroy such a beautiful place we live in.
Of course, and it's been 400 years since they carried our people into slavery.
Oh, is that 400?
The Middle Passage. The Middle Passage.
That was nothing but greed. Slavery was nothing but greed. Getting cheap
and we
labor.
still feel it. And we the remnants of it that when our ancestors went to the Western world and we were still slaves, we helped build it up. And then, as we were taught one way of life, then as we grew up, we started to learn more and develop, and our conscience was more open to the way how life should be, But as is in our nature to love and be kind to ourselves and be kind to others. And now that word, fantastic. I can use that to describe it because it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. So
I heard there was an initiative to compensate people that were a part of slavery in America. They were trying to give them some money.
Yeah, that's all. Everybody's just
a little too late.
They're just talking, no action.
Yeah.
If they're going to do it, do it. If not, don't do it.
Shut up.
Shut up. That's it. And if you say you're sorry, because even in Africa today, the chiefs and all the other ones, they said they admit it. They said they're sorry for this and sorry for that. But yet, when you come here, you have to still Jesus every 3 months. You have to still pay for this, pay for that.
Yeah.
If you have
So, yeah, I have
ideas,
one of my goals, as you know, is to tour Africa, and make a
when?
documentary, show how fantastic the countries are, how fantastic the people are. And the ministries of education, the ministries of tourism, and the ministries of environment all benefit. And I'm hoping that the royals get involved, because this tour could actually help their African Kingdom Federation with exposure. So hopefully I'll be
Yeah,
able to work with all those fantastic people in that group, and they can support the Be Fantastic African Kindness Tour, where I'll talk to
so when are
schools,
you planning
governments,
this?
and everyone else about their goals, our goals for kindness, and the goals for a better world.
Yeah. So when are you planning to come to Africa?
Soon as the money comes in. If I had funding tomorrow, I'm on a plane.
Yeah. So how this energy is coming?
How does what?
How the energy? I call money energy. So how this energy is coming?
Well, one is I'm right now creating a trailer for the documentary. And in the
Okay.
trailer, it's going to talk about how sponsors will benefit because they just want to make more sales, how the ministries benefit because they want to improve their country, and how the people benefit. So hopefully we'll find some benefactors or some sponsors or some investors that see the value of exposing Africa to the world, how fantastic it is. It really is a fantastic place. I lived in Egypt for about 2 or 3 years, and I just met the kindest people. Matter of fact, all my WhatsApp groups started in Nigeria. The first group was in Nigeria, and then everyone introduces it to other people. Now we have over 800 groups around the world spreading the Be Fantastic philosophy, the kindness revolution. And we just have to get to the right person or the right government that will fund it. I don't need a whole lot of money to do it. A little crew, food and room and board, and we can make a great documentary. Everything
Yeah.
happens as it should, when it should. If the
Of
tour
course.
happens and we can expose Africa to the world, how fantastic it is, wonderful. How fantastic the African Kingdom Federation's plan for a new Africa is. I mean, if you do something where everyone benefits, And me working with that group, I guess they call it the African Kingdom Federation, right? That group?
Yeah. Yeah. That.
Do they have a WhatsApp group? The one we talked to
Yeah.
yesterday?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. When you talk to
What's the
them,
group called?
they, huh?
What
It's
is the group
called
called where
the
Queen Sheba is
African.
in?
It's called African Youth Kingdom.
African Youth Kingdom. I need to be invited to that.
Yeah. When you talk to Moses, you can get invited to that.
Okay, I'll do that today.
Yeah.
Well, tell Moses I want to be in it.
Yeah. When I heard from, I will tell him.
Well, we have lots of things to do to make this world a better place. And with people like you, Yah, it's going to happen because there's strength in numbers.
Yeah.
We're only
Yes.
10,620 strong, but every day more people join. Everybody sees the light. They see the fantastic mission we're on, and it's full of fantastic people like you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's all
So
about.
I want you to do a shout out to Bermuda because we're going to share this video with Bermuda, obviously. What do you want Bermuda to do?
Bermuda, I want them to go green more. I also want them to be good, be kind to themselves, and be kind to others, and be fantastic.
It's a pretty simple formula.
Yeah, that's what I want them to do.
A lot of
But
people, the poor people, unfortunately, or the uneducated ones, will actually say, "What's in it for me to be kind?" They actually will say that.
that's what
And
they
I made many
say. That's
videos
what they
to
will
answer
do.
that. But I want people like you that say, "How can I help?"
Yeah,
That's the solution. people, and I'm getting a lot more people that say, how can I help? I love what you're doing. I think it's a fantastic mission, the kindness revolution. How can I help? I go, well, be an admin, start a group, become a director in your country, be the voice of the Be Fantastic philosophy. Because I can't talk to everybody out there. I need admin, I need directors, and I need ambassadors to spread the word.
Yeah. So when you're recording this, I'll be glad to send it to some of my people. That's
Well,
what I can do.
This airs Monday.
Okay.
This interview will air Monday.
So
And then
are you going? So you will send it to me, and then
yes,
I will
I
post
will.
it to them
Yes.
and tell them to be good to yourself, be good to others, and also, most of all, be fantastic.
Exactly. You got it, Musa. Thank you for your
Huh?
time, your energy, your positivity, your kindness. You are fantastic, my friend.
But you are too. Thank you. Thank you for
How
making
soon?
my day.
One day at a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. One day at a time.
Bye-bye, my friend.
Bye-bye.
You guessed it. It's that time of the show for Dr. Fantastic Cooks. As you know, I leave it up to my producers to pick out of my hundreds of recipes from around the world an episode that they think might be apropos for this episode. So I hope you enjoy it. They're always fast, economical, inexpensive, and delicious. And have fun in the kitchen. I just love cooking. My pizzas, I challenge anyone to, and I'll do a pizza contest. One day we will, because I challenge anyone to top my pizzas. I've perfected it. My guacamole recipe will be the best you've ever eaten. Lots of great recipes to enjoy, and hope you'll enjoy this one. See you in a little bit. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Fantastic Cooks. I don't know how this one's going to turn out because I'm not a baker. I'm a chef. And the previous episode was making steak tartare and ceviche. And I had a couple glasses of wine, 2 glasses of wine. I mean, what's 2 glasses of wine? And I'm feeling pretty good. So we'll see what happens on this one. Okay, so the recipe calls for banana nut bread is banana nut bread. It's bananas and the ingredients. But I'm an adventurous soul, so I decided I'm going to put, where are the raisins at? What do they call these things here? Raisins. What do they call raisins here? This is jalapenos. Hold on a minute. Where are the raisins? Where did I put the freaking raisins? Damn, I hit some raisins here. Oh, here they are. Okay. Pasta. Okay, pasta. I like raisins. I like, so I decided to put raisins and pineapple. Because pineapple is really delicious here. And this one here, it costs $5Q, which is less than $1. So, because you're supposed to mash up the bananas, and very ripe ones look like this. The more ripe, the better, because they're sweeter. They don't look so hot, but they're great for banana bread. So you're gonna mush it up. So I diced up the pineapple very nicely. Now, chefs always use their teeth. I'm going to put in some pasas. Pasas. Throw some pasas in. Can't go wrong with a pasta. Okay? Okay. So now, here's the ingredients. 1 1/3 cups all-purpose flour. So, okay, let's put the flour in first. No, let's put the sugar in first. Calls for a 1/2 cup of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. Mix it up. Okay. It calls for this one here. This particular one calls for Raisin Bran cereal, but I have oat cereal. I never eat oats, but I thought I'd buy some and try it out. Try to be healthy. I'll put that in there. Now, 1 1/3 cups of flour. I'm going to put a 1/3 cup because I'm a rebellious kind of guy. You know, it's a precise science. Now, it also calls for sugar, or salt, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, which I just spilled, So there's a teaspoon and a half of salt. Calls for an egg. Let's throw one of those eggs in there. No shells. No shells. Okay, so it's got the egg, it's got the salt, it's got the sugar. What else does it call for here? Vanilla. Okay, here's the interesting thing. Now, I looked for vanilla extract. Wasn't easy to find. I didn't find it. So I didn't get the extract, but I got vanilla flavoring. So it says for vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to go for a tablespoon and a half of vanilla flavoring. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? I'm not going to use Tabasco because that was the earlier recipe. Now, mix this all up. Oh, looks interesting. And I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Anything to ask for? Oh, this one calls for walnuts, but you know, I'll put raisins instead. I got the cereal, I got the bananas. It calls for lemon juice. I don't know why it calls for lemon juice. I don't have lemon juice, so whatever. Oh, it comes for 1/4 cup of butter or margarine, melted. I did melt some butter over here, and I think it's a cup or 1/4 of a cup. And again, I'm not a precise guy when it comes to baking, but I will bet any amount of money that this comes out fantastic. And I might have to put some more flour in it because it looks pretty juicy here. Looking pretty juicy. I got the egg, I got the sugar, I got the salt, I got the bacon. Okay, now tell me, is this not going to come 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda? I mean, I bought the baking powder. I think that's what I got, you know, because I don't speak Spanish. It's pretty close to it. But I mean, because I don't have a quarter of a teaspoon is going to make a difference? Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously? I don't know. It looks like a nice mixture. You're going to have to stay tuned because obviously you're not going to wait 45 minutes when this thing cooks. Let me just see how it tastes here. That tastes delicious without a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. What do you need a quarter of a teaspoon? You know how little that is? So I'm going to pour this into the baking dishes I bought earlier. Where are they? Where are my baking dishes? I bought these today. Look at this. They call it a loaf pan. So you're supposed to butter this up, pour it in there, put it in there, bake it, and slice it, enjoy it. And so I'll show you how it comes out. I think it's going to come out pretty nice. It looks like a pretty good mixture. I mean, and it tastes good. Tastes good like it is. Maybe I won't bake it, just eat it like that. Anyway, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to Mother Earth. Cook as often as you can. There are no mistakes in life. Didn't come out. Really, are you going to stress over something not coming out well? Everything happens as it should, when it should. So, I am sure it's going to come out delicious. And stay tuned, because when it's all done, I'm going to show you how it came out. And maybe it doesn't come out perfect, but I won't be feeling any pain, that's for damn sure. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Oh, I'm crazy. You know, my wife said I was crazy to go around the world and try to make it a better place. And maybe I am, but I'm going to go with Steve Jobs on this one. Steve Jobs said people who are crazy enough to think that they can make a difference in the world are the ones that do. And I know I made a difference in a lot of lives around the world. And I'm happy for that. And the word fantastic will change your life. They call me Dr. Fantastic because I have the prescription for a happier and longer life. Met a lady yesterday from a university, and she says she's going to give me an honorary doctorate degree. So then I will truly be a doctor, I guess. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Let's make the world a better place. If you're not one of our 8,631 ambassadors of kindness, Text me at 502-5531-8892 with your name, your city, and you'll become an ambassador of kindness as long as you agree to be kind to yourself, others, and Mother Earth. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's make the world a better place. So there are the two puppies. I can't wait to find out if a quarter teaspoon of baking soda and a third less cup of flour is going to make the difference. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Stay tuned. So I don't know if you were paying attention during the previous video, or the first part of this, but I forgot to put in the soda, baking soda, and the baking powder. And maybe it didn't rise so much, but I just put some butter on it, and it's hot, and it's delicious. So it came out very fantastic, and there's the other one sitting on the stove. So, you know, I guess you can make some mistakes, and things can come out well. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And so ends another episode of The Complete Guide to Happiness. I hope it brought a smile to your face. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. And I hope you enjoyed that interview from Jah Musa. Quite an interesting cat. He got a big heart. He's doing wonderful things. Please pay it forward. Like, subscribe, and share this particular podcast and Be Fantastic YouTube. You know, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing will get better. It will not. The world needs a new revolution, and this is the kindness revolution. It needs a new consciousness. It needs to believe that if we're all in it together, which we are, it'll be a better world. See you next week. Whatever you're doing that's making you happy, keep doing it, and find something that makes you happy. Plant a garden, learn how to cook, dance, sing, create art, make love, do whatever makes you happy. See you next week. Bye-bye.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, you gotta say, I am fantastic, la la la, I am fantastic. You can feel it if you say it. It ain't a game, you gotta learn how to play it. Fantastic, fantastic. Just listen to the doctor. He's a